Right, colour card number 43. We've got the pinks and the reds. I kind of got there with the fabrics. Found that button which was really helpful. But yeah, I'm kind of there. I cannot find any fabric with that really pale white smoke colour, so I've kind of gone to the other end of the spectrum here with that one. So this is going to be super simple when I sew this. It's just going to be probably running stitch, and I've got this really pale grey thread. I've got no idea what it is because it's just a random one that I spooled onto a little spool. So that'll be the stitchy bit. I'm going to get the arty bit out of the way first because yeah, I'm feeling, I've got dirt on that one. I'm feeling squiggles, just very simple squiggles, which I can then go into with doodling. You can see it's going to be one of them days. I'm using all alcohol pens. You're a bit low. Let me lift you up a little bit. It's not much better, but anyway, it's all alcohol pens today. Flipping wire. Hang on, let me plug it in and then it's out of the way. Right. So I've got the burgundy, which is that wine. That's going to be the I think that was the crimson, magenta, hot pink, and the white smoke is that one there, which fades away to that very pale bluey grey colour. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to do my inches as well. Yeah, I was going to say I'm not feeling very inspired. I kind of am. I'm not feeling very arty today. You get days like that, don't you, where you're just like, ugh, you know. Well, I do anyway. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. Sun is actually shining. Don't say nothing. I know. You need a weather update. I know you do. Every time. I went for a lovely walk in the woods with Mr. Hades this morning. It's my short work week this week, which is always a godsend. Yeah, and she walks this little dog. He's lovely. He's only about 2, I think. And the owners have asked her to take him for longer because he's fretting at home when she goes to work. So we had him this morning. Oh, I don't think Mr. Hades approved at all. He was not a happy person. I know these look very similar. In fact, actually, they look a little bit too similar. See, that needs to be more pink. So I might go over that with a bit of pink. Yeah, he was not a happy bunny. I was not allowed to talk to this other dog. It was so funny. He's such a jelly belly. Honestly, he really gets annoyed. Bless his little heart. And he was trying to beat this other poor dog up. We said to him, leave him alone. I'm wondering if I go over that with a bit of that. Is it even going to show? Probably not. Okay. Houston, we have a problem. It is not going pink enough. Do you know, I'm just going to make that do. Because at the end of the day, as long as it's close, I'm quite happy with that. I say this does fade back a lot, so yeah, so she's got him Thursday and Friday mornings because the owner goes to work early those days, I think it is. So yeah, well, she said they're paying for it, so it's fine. She said, I've had to charge. I said, well, of course you have. You are running a business, love, you know. And if people want that kind of service, as in you've taken him on without any sort of prior notice, you know, good on you, really. So I'm just going to do my inches really quickly. I'll speed this bit up for you. Right, okay. Now, I'm not very happy with that magenta. That is not coming out. I held it up against it in the book, but oh, anyway, it'll do. Right, I'm going to leave that there to just thoroughly dry because those alcohol inks are quite wet, and we'll get on and do a bit of stitchy stuff. So, as I was saying, Nanny was not allowed to talk to this other dog. How dare I? And he was quite the bully, actually. He has got a side to him, our ADs, that he can be super dominant, you know, little so and so. So anyway, come here. So that was my morning exercise done, which was lovely. It's nice to see the sun. I don't want anything else. Right. So the button will go on last. I have stuck it down with my Bowen glue pen. So yeah, I think I am going to keep it really simple today, guys. I know it's a bit boring just watching somebody do some sort of straight stitchy stuff, but sometimes it's what you've got the energy for. And today is that day. I've been sleeping really weirdly. Tuesday was in the office anyway, so I'm up and out by 7 o'clock to beat the traffic. And I never sleep well on a Monday night because I'm kind of semi-paranoid about missing my alarm. I don't know why, because I've never missed an alarm in my life. But, you know, there it is. And so that was Tuesday. And then Wednesday, I literally was wide awake at 5 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. And I thought, what is wrong? I tried to make myself go back to sleep, but the brain was just like, no, you're done, get up. I was like, oh, okay. So I had a couple of orders to get done anyway, so I thought, you know what, I will get up. I will do the orders before I start work for the day. So I was well ahead of myself, and then I made myself stay up till 10:30 last night because I thought if I go to bed at 9 o'clock, which is what I wanted to do, I knew I'd be awake again early this morning, and I was awake at 6:30. Do you know, I think it's the light, because our mornings are getting lighter now, and you know, especially this morning, it was super light this morning, because, you know, there's no cloud. I think that's what's happening. My body clock does that to me in the summer. I am up quite early in the summer, which, you know, it's all right. But I do wish my brain would just switch off sometimes and so I'll get up, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do the other. And I do stuff. I do. Yeah, but there we are. Body clock's changing in time of the seasons, I think. And it was funny actually because I watched, oh, I can't remember her name. Anyway, a lady in Australia, and she was saying we're all getting ready for winter now. That is just so bizarre to me that, you know, February and March are our sort of starts, well, down here anyway, in the southwest, it's our start of spring. And they're getting ready for winter. I was like, no. But then I guess if you know, were born and bred out there, you wouldn't know any different, but it just seems so alien. I don't know how Brits that move out there get on, you know, do you just adjust to it? I don't know. I guess so. Yeah, very odd. And then, you know, there's others like the lovely Mary who's in, I don't know where you live, Colorado, is it? Somewhere like that anyway, somewhere with lots of mountains. You know, thick snow everywhere still. And I was like, wow, the planet really is amazing, isn't it, when you think about it? I hope we don't get 50-degree summers like Australia did. That, I think that would just about be That'd be the end of me. I couldn't go with 50, you know, without air conditioning, which I told you before we do not have in this country. Well, not in houses, not in many houses. Let's put it like that. The posh people do. I've got blinking cat hair everywhere. Oh, blinking cat. Yeah. So that would be. No. Don't you dare do that to us, summer. 50 degrees. Oh. And it's got to be dangerous for your animals, isn't it? Walking on. Well, do you even bother to walk them? I suppose even they feel the heat, don't they? But if you're in Australia, let me know. Do you still have to take your dogs out even though it's like boiling hot? You'll always get some muppet that leaves them in a car, won't you? Well, the air conditioning's on. It really doesn't matter. It's too hot. This is looking very scruffy. I'm going to apologise for my stitching right now. Yeah, so anyway, she's got multiple walks to do with this poor little dog today. I said he should go home and just collapse in his bed and not move for the rest of the day. She went, yeah, I think that's what the owner's hoping. So he's going to have 3 walks today. So he is a cocker spaniel, so he is full of beans. But yeah, I think that'll probably be the end of him for the day. Apparently she's got her disabled mum lives with her, and he was scratching like mad at the doors trying to get through to her, and she had a carer who was terrified of dogs, so they couldn't let him in, although that carer has now changed. So I don't get some people with their dogs. Sometimes it's like, my dogs were always part of the family, you know. Yes, they were allowed on the sofa. No, I didn't care. They were fine. Let's just do some straight stitch across there. Yeah, so anyway, maybe that's just me. I've been a bit too soft with my animals. They're my babies. It's like me and the cat, you know. She's not a sociable animal. You could never call my cat sociable. But you know, I will miss her when she's gone. Not that that'll be for a long time, because let's face it, she rarely gets her heartbeat up in the day. She's fast asleep on the bed right now, so she's not going to die from stress anytime soon. Come on, I just need you to fill that last bit. Got my needle stuck now, flipping heck. Oh no, come on, stop playing silly devils. Right, actually that didn't turn out too bad. I'm not going to bother to fasten it off. This stuff is not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be a reference tool. So when it's all done, it's going to be enormous. The book is getting super fat. So I will show you actually. I'm just going to stitch my button on. I'm going to call it quits on the stitchy side. I hope you're still enjoying watching these. I know there's I've got a couple of die-hard people that are joining in, but right, hunt the button. There we are. Yeah, I don't think it's I never did it for it to be mega popular, you know. It was just for me to play with my cards, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to do it with people, and I was really chuffed that those that do join in really sort of go for it. So, well, it doesn't get more simpler than that, does it? So here we are. That's today's little effort. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, cool. I like that. Simple. All it needs to be. Right, let's do some, see the way that's really paled out now, that grey? You can barely see it, but then that is what what Sarah Renee Clark has classed as white smoke. So I'm just a bit miffed. Yeah, it's the magenta. Did I even put the... Yeah, well, that's crimson. Yeah, I need to find something magenta. Right, bear with me. Right, Neo Colour 2's to the rescue. It's pretty close to magenta. I'm going with it. So let's just do some circles with that, I think. To go quite heavy. It's a bit pink if you don't put it on quite heavy. These are water soluble anyway, so which is all good. I love these crayons. They were well worth the investment. Just because they do this, really. They dissolve. And they're really, really colourful. Right, I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Yep, right, okay, I'm happy with that. Takes a while, but we get there. Right, yeah, I even tried my Derwent. That was too purple. Right, let's do some squiggles. Are you ready for some squiggles? Not squiggles, you know. Me messing around with pens and doing stuff. Again, I'll probably speed you up a bit. Right, I'm going to make that do. Otherwise, you just sit there watching me squiggle all day, which I know some of you don't mind, but anyway, let's just give it the usual frame. I do like doing that, as you know. Get your fingers out of the wet paint, Susie. Okay. Right, well there we are. Quite different looks, but yeah, much happier with that. Crimson's kind of a bit off from the burgundy, but they're difficult colours to find actually, so let me give you a close-up. Ta-da! Right, I'll do me inches off camera. Right, let's do the dreaded draw. Random.org, 1 to 100. 83. Have we had 83? Oh, we have. Right. Yeah, we've had 83. So we're going to draw that again. Number 14. Oh, crikey, we've had number 14 as well. As you can see there. Okay, so we've done that one already. So we're going to get lots of this soon. 85. Right, we haven't done 85, and I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a dark one. Get your loins, girls, ready? Oh. Right. Stop doing the old lady noises, Susan. Okay. It's not that big a stretch. You ready? Oh, blimey. Okay. Wow. I love the image. Right, well, that's a, yeah, very dark green, hunter green, Kelly green, blood orange and steel blue. Are you sure you've not had that one? No, 85. Yeah, okay, well, that'll be Tuesday's little fun and games to try and find. Yeah, it's quite interesting colours, actually. Right, well, there we are. I'll see you then. Bye.